Let's talk about the number 49. This is relevant to April of 2025 because 9 is the year, 4 is the month. So it's kind of showing you we can learn about the number 49 through this setup of 4 as the month, 9 as the year. So 9 year in general is about bringing things to completion, trimming the fat, cutting off what no longer serves you, about bringing integration, because where 8 is the number that facilitates integration of the shadow, 9 is the one who's a spectrum of the final throes of that, and then actually becoming fully integrated, becoming whole. This is 9 energy. So 9 energy isn't really about starting new things, it's about finishing things. Now 49, the 4 is the power of the 9 in this case. It's the focus within the spectrum of 9. 4 here becomes the focus. So 4 is about building habits, building routines, structures, and systems that will bring things into completion. And particularly, let's talk about 4. Why is 4 associated with Rahu in Vedic astrology? Is a big question I've had, that I've asked myself. And what you find with 4 is innovation, but 4 uses structure and foundation to innovate. It makes a foundation that can build upon some way of understanding, that it categorizes things in a way, or some sort of systems, habits, that it can use to create more efficiency, that it can use to then optimize and then innovate. So on a higher octave of the 4-9 energy, 4 is something that can create innovative, unique ways to bring things to completion. Innovative, unique ways, optimized ways to let go what no longer serves. And therefore, becoming the version of you, the completion. Now, 49 actually creates an effect of it's not just a regular 4, it's a 13/4. 1 plus 3 equals 4. 13/4 is a very interesting number. So 13, one of the things is 13 is the death card in tarot. Death is not a bad thing. Death is the energy of transformation. It is the acknowledgement that what needs to be removed in order to create something new. So it brings death to that which no longer serves, which is exactly in line with the 9 year. And even more specifically, if you break down the number 13, 13 is driven by a pressure for expression. It's driven by a pressure for growth. And how does this make any sense? With death, growth and expansion and death, what is that? 13 is driven by a pressure to express itself in a very raw way, and it's actually an emotional expression, and to grow, to expand. And then it uses the 1, which is individuality, individualized assertion. So 13 is about an individualized assertion of your own unique expression that creates the effect of the 4, which is something new and innovative, which it creates a structure. So it's also showing you the imbalance and the balance and how to balance it. So an imbalance, this desire to express yourself in an individual way can create too much rigidness, too much rigidness, where there's no flow. You're too fixated. Where in the balanced ways, it's showing you that in order to express yourself in an individualized way, it requires you have to build some sort of structure. You have to create a foundation that you can build upon, that you can grow from, because 3 wants growth and expansion. The 4 here is showing you need to build something like a system, habits, routines, something that you can, some sort of organization that you can build upon. And this in and of itself is considered to be the death card. Death 13 is a really good in healing, because it knows what to remove in order to create healing. Because innovation, optimization, and efficiency has a lot to do with what you don't want. For example, the Steve Jobs story of how Steve Jobs, I think it was when they rehired him to become the CEO of Apple, and they brought him into a room with all their latest products. And I think Steve Jobs walked around the room like all these products, and he's like, keep the iPhone and I think it was the iPod. That's a really good example of 13/4 or 4 in general, is knowing how to make the company efficient by knowing what to remove and also what to keep. That's optimization. So all that to say with 49, this is all the theme of this month. What we're being asked to do this year is about this general theme of pressure to bring things to completion, to let go of certain things, is also taking action. 9 is a action principle. 9 is an energy that if you just do something, it will calibrate itself. And what we're being asked to do specifically within that theme is take action on building habits, routines, organization, structure, some sort of foundations that we can build upon that will create the effect of our unique individual expression to be optimized. This is about number 49, and particularly in context of the year, but in general, this is also 49 if you have 4 and 9, so you can create composites. So if you have like a day of birth that equals a 4, which is born the 4th day, 13th, 22nd, or 31st, and you have, let's say you're born in September, this creates a composite of 4 and 9, 49. It's showing you how you're supposed to operate in the outside world, some of the imbalances associated with that, and how you're supposed to balance that out. So 49 is also known as creating order out of chaos. So 9 also has this beautiful gift of being able to see the overview and taking only the precise actions. And within the context of the 4, as the month is in the context of the 9, it's showing you how to build precise systems, how to build systems, structures, routines, habits, organization that is the absolute essence of what is required to go to the next level. That's a really cool gift with the 49, is how to create precise order, precise structure, precise organization, habits, routines. So if you just wake up and you do exactly 20 minutes of meditation and remove looking at your phone, you replace moving your phone, replace that with some sort of meditation that focuses on manifestation. Because 9 is also could be a manifestation number. 9 can be the fruit number, where it's the culmination effect of what was initiated with 1. The fruit, the ultimate fruit of that is the 9. 9's also spiritual warrior, mental warrior. That's how they're designed to operate. So creating unique routines and habits that will help you to master your mind, that will help you to overcome and integrate your shadow. This is also themes with 49 and what we're being asked to do in the month of 49. Now, the day within that context, today's the 15th. So the 15th is in context of all of that. It's not a 6 by itself, and the 6 is also not just any 6, it's the 15th. So you can see the depth of Chaldean numerology, just a taste of it, because there's way more nuances and context you can get out of just one number, much less when it's all in context with each other. And how the day relates to the year is the inner environment. How the day relates to the month is the outer environment. This is the mental inner and outer. And then there's an emotional inner and outer, which is more of a hidden numbers in the birth chart. So what we're being pulled to do this month is to understand what to remove, what to optimize, what to structure to bring innovation, and ultimately to bring completion, to bring things to a closure, which is a lot of it has to do with integrating shadow. 9 years would be a very big year about integrating shadow, because in order to bring something to completion, that which has been suppressed, repressed, can no longer be the case if it's going to come to completion. And 4 is about seeing what comes up and understanding what to remove from your life and what to structure and organize to facilitate that in the best way and bring death to what you don't need anymore to create a new expression, which is preparing us for the next year for 1. So if you have any questions, comments, feedbacks, I think I'll stop it there. Leave it underneath this video. If you'd like to get a reading or analysis, leave a comment on this video. Let's get in touch and talk. If you like this video, find it useful, give it a thumbs up. As always, wishing you the best. God bless.